Hey guys, welcome back to the Island of Misfit Toy Collectors. Dreadnought Ryan here with the one retro card that I've been looking forward to reviewing. Oh geez, since they announced it. We all have our favorite G.I. Joe character, whether you prefer the Joes or the Cobras. I think as a lot of us have got older, we were drawn to probably more of the Cobra side of it just because of how cool some of the characters are. But for myself, when I first saw Zartan, on the commercial with the color change feature and his little vehicle that he came with, I automatically fell in love with that particular character. The figure was my favorite as a kid. I remember getting it from Kmart. My mom took me. I picked it up, seeing that cool color change feature where you put it in the sun, having the swamp skier, which would change as well too. We had a small pool when I was a kid, so taking my Joes and having Zartan go through the swamp. And it was just a lot of fond memories for me with this particular character. The Dreadnoughts have always been a group that I've been drawn to. Zartan with his just dark, characterization of his background, which whatever file card that you want to go with, just having the split personalities or, having the mental problems, he was just the perfect figure for me. And with the retro card, again, I did get mine from Hasbro Pulse. The card shipped great. It's just nice to see the update for the card art matches the figure. This gives you a little bit more of a Sunbow feel compared to the mainline release that we received. And then, of course, when we also have the PulseCon exclusive Zartan as well, too. So let's go ahead and get into the particular figures and see what we've got going on. So we do have the three faces of Zartan, and they are all the same figure sculpt. It's just going to be some different colorations, some different additions of paint, and then some different skin tone as well. With the Hasbro Pulse exclusive, you did get more accessories. You got a quiver with a bow, the sniper rifle, two changeable, swappable heads of the Storm Shadow and the Snake Eyes. These three here are masks that will fit over Zartan's head underneath the cowl. And then, of course, this mask right here, the bone mask, just slides over the outside of it. Accessories-wise, they all do come with the backpacks, the knives, so they're all pretty cool. But, just looking at the Zartan characters for the classified figures, again, he's my favorite, so I'm a little bit biased on this. But let's go ahead and take a look at the retro figure. So as you can see, the biggest difference for this particular Zartan, of course, is some of the paint app additions. You do get the blue for the chest plate and the thigh pads. Another big thing you'll notice is the skin tone. So with the original, it has kind of that grayish off-color look to it. With the new retro carded Zartan, he has more of like a pinkish, tannish skin tone. The other feature you'll notice, let me take this off, is his eyes are green compared to the gray that came with the original Zartan, the grayish kind of blue pupils. Both of them are amazing as far as the paint deco apps that they were able to do. Of course, with the color changing Zartan, you can see you do get some of the silvers to go with the black deco, silvers on the gauntlets, as well as the thigh pads. The boot detail is also a little bit different for the retro. You can see he has a little bit more gray, a lighter gray compared to the darker gray. One big difference between the original release Zartan, he did come with these little like totem with the snake head and the monkey paw. Neither of these two figures do come with that particular item, but if you did pick up extras, you can swap them through. The knives and backpacks are all the same. Biggest difference for the retro is you'll see that it has that silver painted for the backpack, whereas the original and the Hasbro Pulse exclusive are just plain black. So This was the figure that really helped excite me to get into the classified line. When they announced this particular figure was coming out, it was probably the easiest buy that I've ever made. There were some great figures in the first few waves. I thought Destro was amazing. Snake Eyes had some cool features to him. I know some people didn't like Duke, some people did. I liked the Duke figure personally. I thought the Red Ninja and the Cobra Commander were awesome too. But I think this is the first figure to me where the Hasbro team really was able to gain traction on a particular figure. It gave you the retro feel while still giving you some nice updates. And of course, when they came with the color change feature where you throw him in your freezer and he will turn that dark purplish blue color, and then, heat will change his color back. It was, one of the easiest ones of going, okay, I just need to make sure I can purchase this. If you like the Sunbow style Zartan compared to, let's just say, the Real American Hero comic version, if you can find this retro carded Zartan, pick it up. I think it's probably going to be more of a figure that most just the Joe collectors who are raised on the cartoon, it fits more into that aesthetic. Personally, I still do prefer the original release. I like the grunginess, the dark tans, browns, maroons for the mainline release of Zartan. I do also love the color changing feature of Zartan. And the nice thing is, I think I may be able to make my ultimate Zartan between the three of them. Or I just may hold back and just say, no, I think I'll keep what I have, and then go from there. I do hope we get to see a updated Ninja Force Zartan in the classified series. The G.I. Joe Collector Club did an amazing job where he came with the trike motorcycle. I thought it was a nice update to that classic figure. So I hope we do get to see something like that from Zartan. And then also I hope to see a Cold Slither edition of Zartan. So you can always do customs, of course, for everything that you have for your Dreadnoks. But overall, this particular retro carded figure I'm absolutely in love with. Of course, because it's Zartan, I'm biased on that. But I think I'm probably most happy with this retro carded figure out of any of them. This is the one that I wanted pretty much when I saw it. I was going to purchase the Super 7 Ultimate Zartan, but now that I have this retro carded one, I think this is close enough to that Sunbow aesthetic for me that I won't need to pick that particular figure up. So, but hey, again, thank you everyone for your support. Remember, Dreadnoks rule wherever you're at on the island of Misfit Toy Collectors. I hope you guys are having a great day, evening, or night. Thanks for listening to me drone on and on and on about how awesome Zartan is, as well as showing off my collection. But whenever you can talk Zartan or the Dreadnoks, you always take that opportunity. So you guys have a great day again, and we'll be talking to you soon. And yo, Dreadnoks rule.